I can't do anything else. I don't feel like I can make someone who's disemboweled stable. He's not unconscious.
Okay, so Baz is going with Bayrick.
Yep. Okay.
All right, you two. Okay, you guys. The dragon will be next because he did fly a little bit away, so it's taking you guys some time to. You know where he landed. You could see where he landed, just north of the town. But you guys are still heading there, so we're just gonna do. When after you yell, is there anything you wanted to do? You see Darren. He's just leaning against his house. It is aflame.
I think I do, actually. No, I should probably wait till he's stable with Bayrick. I really want to keep him alive because we recognize the spider from his photo in his house. So I have questions. So it's definitely whatever I can do to keep him alive. If you want me to try and do like something to stabilize him, I'm probably going to fail, but I'll do it.
I mean, it's up to you. Just know that if you try to stabilize him and it goes wrong, doing the wrong kind of stabilization can be worse for him.
Then I will just try to be as helpful as I can without doing that because my medicine is a 0. And I roll low. We all know I roll low.
All right, so you two heading north, still heading towards the body. So Bayrick and Baz would arrive next at the orchard, and you can see the same thing. The House of Flame Wind standing in front of different orc corpses all about the house and the House of Flame here. Doesn't look like there's much to do to save that home, but you do see Darren kind of leaned up against the house, wounded, with Wynn in front of him.
Okay. I will, I'll rush forward and cast Cure Wounds and see if I can at least help stabilize him with Cure Wounds. Running out of spell slots. So that's 4 hit points.
4?
Mm.
Oh, 8.
Sorry, 4 plus 4, 8. Oh, Cure Wounds.
You do see his arm kind of look like it isn't hanging as limp anymore. His stomach seems to have been repairing itself. He's still bleeding, but he does seem to be in much better shape. He's like, thank you. Almost can catch my breath now. How far is the rest of the town?
We're still trying to assess the situation. Wynn called me over here. I don't know where we should go next. But we think we fought them off for now.
They arrived shortly after 2 new adventurers arrived to speak with Sildar at the town hall.
Oh no. Baz, we gotta get to town hall.
Okay.
And Wynn, Actually, you might want to go. I might need to tend to him. I don't know. How bad does he... Do I look like I can leave him now, or do I need to stay?
He looks like he's going to live. He's still not looking good. But he definitely doesn't look on the verge of death like he did a moment ago.
Okay.
I would say to my friend... 2 things. One, I would say whisper to Bayrick, maybe ask him about the spider, but stay here. We'll take the other thing.
Okay.
And then as for the other thing, Sus and myself tied on the pole for Townmaster.
Well, I guess you'll just have to bring your best persuasions to the townsfolk.
Oh no.
We can have a debate.
He'll definitely win that one.
Or you could make a strength
wait a minute.
persuasion roll.
Wait a minute. Or we could be joint Townmasters.
My persuasion's only a +7.
Yeah, my persuasion's like a -3.
There's intimidation.
No, it's not.
Oh yeah, I could do
Intimidation
intimidation.
also goes off of charisma, doesn't it?
No.
Yeah, but you can make it go off of any trait if you want.
Yeah, but I have
DM discretion.
profession in charisma, so.
What did the new adventurers look like? I would ask Darren that.
One looked to be a holy man, the other some kind of far traveler.
Adventurers implies to me good, or let's say not visibly evil. So, but yeah, I would say on your guard. You guys should run over there.
On our way. Godspeed. Wynn wouldn't say that.
I would come back and talk to him about the spider, but for now, I think we got fires to put out and people to save.
This town is on fire.
It's man, we really chewed up Fandolin and spit it out.
Help! All right, guys, you have fun. To the dragon.
Yes. By now, you two definitely would have arrived as they are deciding to head back to the town hall at the corpse of Venom Fang. That you can see multiple wounds. You see an axe lodged where his wing connects to his shoulder.
Oh shit, that's
He's
Baz's.
no longer breathing.
Do I recognize the axe as Baz's?
You would. You'd seen him use it quite a few times.
I will reclaim that axe.
Other than that, the dragon is still. You see this trail of dirt kind of cut across the ground where he had landed, knocked a few trees over, but his body bruised and battered, the wings kind of askew and broken. But besides that, the wounds from the force and the slashes don't look too much like it harmed the corpse. It just looks like you hit the correct locations on his body to bring him down.
The one thing I want to do at the corpse is I want to go to his mouth, find the biggest fang, and just rip it out. Or attempt to.
All right. Make a survival check.
I have a +3. Didn't see that coming. 5.
And I'm not proficient in survival, I don't think. Yeah, no, I can't assist you.
All of his fangs seem to be similar size, but you're able to rip one out.
Okay. I'm gonna have the dwarf make this a necklace for me later. I'll just put it
The
in.
dragon, as you're kind of looking it over, looks to be quite young. Probably only 30 to 40 years old.
That's pretty bad since, you know, he was quite a hassle for us, but he is a dragon.
Well, you ever had dragon before? And I look at Felix.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm sure the goblins can cook us up something good.
Well, I do think what we should do now, to make sure he's dead, which is what I want to check. Perhaps we should go back and assist the others, but I would like to come back and harvest. There are lots of valuable pieces on the dragon.
What's the most valuable piece of the dragon?
Oh, there are scales. There are
Gonads.
claws. Teeth. I'm no expert, but some people have even removed certain glands from them, where they
the
put their
poison
breath
sacks on
weapon.
this man should be great.
Again, I am no expert in that, but my main concern, I wanted to be sure he was dead.
Yeah, he looks like he's not moving anytime soon.
Okay. Perhaps we should get back and assist the others, and then we can come back and harvest this.
I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying just in case.
It does not do anything.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Like, remember that I just got back into D&D about a year ago. There's got to be some D&D ruling about actually eating dragon meat. I could be wrong, but I would just wonder if it has like some weird effects. Baz, you're upside down, by the way.
It's just quite similar.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm guessing by the tone of that voice, I'm gonna guess that's not purposeful.
No. The camera's upside down because it's the only way I could put it around me where it wouldn't shake or, be in my way.
He'll kill himself.
It's giving me a good visual. You and Ryan are like two halves of one person right now.
Is the blood like rushing to your head?
It's him and Dan for me.
Yeah, but like it's just OBS keeps crashing, so I can't use the virtual camera, which flips it. So you guys get nothing. Sorry about that.
Fair.
And there was nothing else on the dragon other than just the
axe.
body itself.
God damn it!
Surprisingly, there was nothing. There was no saddle, nothing like that on the dragon. No armor. Just a young green dragon.
Okay.
Well, that's
And
still
the spider
worth
rode this
that's
thing
still worth
bareback.
a lot.
Now we're gonna feed it to the goblins.
Well, after we harvest anything of use, dragon scale armor is actually quite valuable.
I could go for some dragon scale armor.
You have a good blacksmith.
No. The only person who needs dragon scale armor is the one who soaks up all of the damage as an unconscious almost
Yeah, but I
every-
need to soak up the damage that I could.
All right. Well, you're not there, Win, so we're not gonna have that argument now.
That is true.
That Win has the
I'm
best
gonna-
hearing ever.
I'm a good blacksmith.
I'm gonna fly back and just sort of
That
look
makes a
around
good
town,
point,
see
dude.
if anybody needs help. And
I would do the same. I'll head more toward the east.
is there a well in town that I know about?
There is only one well by the inn, near the town green.
It's like
And I
Baz
suppose
doing
if me and Felix grabbed a bucket, we could just fly over a few buildings and try to put out fire.
Yeah, sure. If you guys want to both roll D100s, I
Thank
can figure out what you guys do.
Yep,
I mean,
I
if
can
Felix is up
do
for
that.
it.
I'm down with that.
Baz and Wynn, you arrive at the town hall and you see Sildar along with some Neverwinter guards outside the hall. You see the body of Lanrin. It looks like she was beheaded. The
The gnome.
secretary, the gnome, the one that lent out the books. The town hall
I had
seems
a
to be in
crush-
pretty decent shape. The door seems to have been battered down. But you also see Sildar standing outside, no flames or anything, mostly stone, talking with... Colin, can you introduce what your character looks like?
Guess better put Mike on first. A tall, helmeted paladin with broad shoulders, but very clean armor that looks to not have been seen any battle. But he looks like he is very eager. Eager beaver.
Okay. And then we have one other adventurer that might look familiar to some of you all.
Nevyn?
That does look familiar.
What? You motherfucker.
Wow.
You motherfucker!
It'd be great if
He should be joining shortly.
It's
Oh my
easy.
God,
It's
he's
gonna be-
fucking kidding me.
Yes, he is.
I knew. Yeah, they're good.
Whoa,
I
whoa.
figured the man's back.
Oh my god.
We'll
I
give
was
him a
waiting for
second.
it, like as soon as you said as someone you remember, I was hoping he was gonna join right there. He is.
There he
You
is.
motherfucker! You motherfucker!
Oh, that's great.
Oh man, this is so good.
That is good.
Wow.
He's back.
Whoa, whoa.
But they seem to be in discussion. Sildar seems to be talking with them, the guards kind of pointing out different things around the city, but the paladin you all don't recognize, but they seem to be both wearing the same emblem.
I shall approach. And in very wind-like fashion, I'm going to say, "Hello, Greybeard. It is I, soon-to-be Townmaster Wynn. We have repelled the attack. Also, hello, Nevyn. Long time no see." And yes, Wynn only remembered Nevyn's name because Nevyn was the most important party member.
We can finally know what time of day it is.
Win?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
it's true.
That's right.
Right.
I kind of fell into a forge, and now I'm a little bit different.
It's a long story, Nevyn.
You look a little different.
I am mostly metal now, which is what I should be. But I'm still full dragon on the inside. Even if people don't believe that. But we're not going to get into that now.
That's beautiful.
I hate to break up the reunion here, but we have some people to save. Are you guys okay?
We withheld the attack here, thanks to... Sorry, Sir Paladin, I didn't get your name. As Sildar speaks towards the Paladin.
Tombs. Just Tombs.
Just Tombs. I will call you
Just
Just
Tombs.
Tombs.
Just got done watching The X-Files, and it was... yeah, so...
Thanks to Tombs
If you know, you know.
and Nevyn here, we defended the town hall, but we weren't expecting an attack of this state the gods from Neverwinter had just arrived a day ago when didn't even get a full barracks stationed before the attack. We could have been more prepared, but we were not expecting such a mass. We have guards putting out fires, but I feel like we've lost quite a few townsfolk. I know the north of the town suffered more. We couldn't get enough guards up there to hold them off. How did you fare? You came from the north.
Yeah, we were able to save Barthen. Not Barthen, sorry. Toblin at the Stonehill Inn. And we were able to save Gariel and the other guards at the Shrine of Luck. But that is, and I think Darren is deeply wounded, but will survive. Is there anything else we can do right now to be helpful? I know I've not gone back to see Yogg's. It was on fire and looked pretty hopeless when we passed by.
We have just broken free of the town hall ourselves. Lanren protected us, but unfortunately weren't able to protect her in her time of need. I believe that putting out the rest of the fires and a burial may be the best course of action for now. These two had come to me looking for you, actually, when they attacked.
Me? Or us?
I'm not surprised they would be looking for us. I'm sure they could also cast votes for Town Master Wynn.
It seems like whenever I come to this town, you guys have set it on fire.
I don't think we set it on fire this time. I think it was the orcs.
I think we have saved this town countless of times. Vote for Wynn. Save this town countless of times.
All right. All right. So putting out these fires, how are we going to do this? There's no water nearby. There's a stream up north.
Well, and bucket things.
Yeah.
If we tried to blow in them really hard.
I
Yeah,
rolled a
Felix has already
97
put
on my
out two
D100.
homes just to himself. Tybalt, you put out a home, but it doesn't seem like there's much movement from within. They're kind of burned out husks. Felix, this home. Tybalt, you got this one. The only other fires that seem to be really raging are at Barthen's, the Orchard, Yogg's, and to the south seems mostly untouched. There is one home on fire, too, down here, but you don't see any movement around there.
So we'd just be saving the buildings at this point?
Doesn't seem like many, there's no, like, villagers that seem to be out. There's a few guards coming out of the shrine, kind of carrying Sister Gariel that you can see. No movement at the Stonehill Inn. Some movement to the south.
What are Droop and the Goblins doing?
Droop and the Goblins are on the town square, kind of just cheering, doing like a dance.
As they should.
They don't seem to be interested in putting out the fires at the moment.
Also valid.
Oh, there was also a flame at the Lion Shield coster. But it seems to be, everything that's a flame seems to be quite a flame.
Okay.
Like more than just a few buckets can handle?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't have anything I can do for that.
Let's just let them burn then.
You two they're flying around putting out the homes, you're free to land at the town hall or go wherever else you wish to go while they're having this conversation.
If it looks like we've basically saved the only buildings that were savable, like if everything else looks like it's just a loss, then I'll meet them at the town hall. It sounds like we've done all we can do with a bucket brigade.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like we did well.
Like three buildings, I think is pretty good between two of us.
I'm gonna land on top of the town hall.
Yeah, Tybalt, you can see looks to be a heavily armored man in splint mail standing. Looks to be the insignia of the Harpers on his lapel, and you also see looks to be Nevyn, but he seems to be a little bit older.
Yeah, we left like 4 weeks ago. Why does he look older?
Maybe we don't judge people on how they look. I am definitely different from what Nevyn has seen.
So So Silda, are you saying you said Nevyn and Doomseer were looking for us? What how can we help now that things are slightly in a better state?
They had just arrived only a few moments before the attack began in the morning. We didn't even get a chance to talk. I wanted to invite them in, have a cup of tea, and talk with them. I hadn't seen you all for a little bit of time, but then we heard the horns and the guards reported they were attacking, so we began to defend, but the orcs seemed like they were ready. They attacked from all sides. And was that a dragon I heard?
Was a dragon.
Dire news.
Yeah. Well,
You
it's
said Droop and
taking a
then
dirt nap.
They're in the town center.
Wynn's
Right
gonna
where the
whisper.
red-
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'd like to stop and talk to Droop before I went to
Fair enough.
the town hall.
And I'm gonna whisper under my breath. Technically, 2 dragons if you look at bloodlines, but whatever.
When you're not a dragon.
My ancestors were most definitely, maybe,
Your ancestors
possibly.
was a salamander.
How dare you?
This is not the time for arguing.
I'm obviously joking. Nevyn, how the hell are you doing? I'll hop down from the town hall.
Tiberius, how are you?
Ah,
It's been a while.
well, I haven't set anything on fire in a minute.
So this wasn't you?
Not this time.
That's a fair question.
I've
That's-
picked up flying now. That's showing my boots.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. What are you doing back here?
Well, I actually came to find you guys, but looks like you've been busy.
Maybe a little bit.
I think trouble finds us.
Why do you look like you've been through more hell than we have?
I quite literally have. Well, not hell, actually, but close enough. Is there anywhere not on fire to get a drink?
You know,
We
the
could
inn's
go
not
back
on
to-
fire.
Yeah, we could go to Stonehill Inn. I don't know what they have left after.
I will say one of our new
Felix got ahead
compatriots
of it.
might have all the alcohol, so
I'm gonna say in an extremely nonchalant voice, like as Wynn would. I think I saw Felix lift a bunch of spirits from the inn as it was on fire. You could ask him. Just casually, like, there's nothing wrong with that.
all right. I'm gonna go to the inn. See you boys there, and I'll fly away.
You jerks in your flying speed.
I think the whole party should be able to fly.
That's pretty cool.
Baz, are you still fixing up OBS or anything you wanted to say?
No, I'm kind of been through a lot today, so I'm just being quiet.
Oh wait, I wanted to give Baz his axe back.
Thanks, appreciate that.
Hey, you did some damage with it. Anyway, to the inn.
I
Okay,
personally.
You're
Oh,
talking
sorry.
to Drew. Go ahead. Not a big deal.
I was just gonna say, I personally feel like I should head back towards the orchard and speak to our friend up there.
Sure.
But Felix is next, so have at it, Felix.
Oh, I fly down to Droop and all the other goblins and tell them, well done. You all fought quite well. I have a proposition for you.
Oh no.
All right.
To the north is the body of the dragon. I'm sure as a goblin you have enjoyed the delicacy of dragon meat quite often. If you have not, I suggest you do. We will make you a fair trade if you would just leave us the bits and pieces which aren't edible, the teeth, the claws, the scales. You can have all the dragon meat your party would like. If you will just harvest that for us. Does that sound like a fair trade?
You heard him, boys. Meat's on the menu tonight.
And I will
That's
hand
pretty good.
as a as a gesture of goodwill, I will hand Droop a bottle of wine and tell him, why don't you meet me at the inn and perhaps we can have discussion about those fine bracers you have, or at least celebrate our victory.
Yeah, we'll see if I'm not too busy.
I hope you're not too busy. That would be unfortunate if you were.
I'm a busy
now
man these days.
I'm down to 5 bottles of wine. I only
Group
took
is like
6.
too big for us. He's big timing us.
Oh. And
throw out one bottle of wine too.
Well, after you harvest the scales, the teeth, the claws for us, while you're moving those out of the way to get to the meat.
And penis.
Yeah, shut up, Throg. Let's go.
Just kind of slaps him on the side of the head.
Come on, boys.
All right, Droop. Then I will see you at the tavern later.
Goblins start heading north.
And I go to I'm assuming I saw Tybalt or perhaps other people heading. I will head toward the tavern.
Okay. Sildar is... I'll try to get to the tavern when I can. I'm going to have the guards try to put out the rest of the fires and gather the rest of the townsfolk that might still be straggling about.
Oh, Toblin, it's time to party!
There's just a random tiefling child on top of that hill over there.
Oh, he's not a
Where's that?
tiefling.
That's kind of funny.
Huh?
There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Random crying child.
Toombs and Nevyn and Baz, did you guys want to head to the inn or anything else you wanted to do?
Would be nice.
Walk up,
I was trying to fix that. Sorry.
shake Baz's hand, say, "Hello, friend. Long time no see. Let's go get a drink."
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Oh no, I have spirit guardians up. Oh god.
Murder all humans.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I can't take it off once I put it on.
Mayhem's technically not here. Let me get rid of that.
Oh, and by the way, Baz, since you would have stayed near me, you would get back a bunch of hit points. But I don't know that it's really gonna matter. You were hanging out with my incense.
Your what?
Incest?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, incense.
You
Cool
all,
new toy.
Oh, I'm here?
did you want to go somewhere else? Oh, Darren's.
25.
So you all arrive back at the end. The tables are just getting kind of like put back together by Toblin, Pip, and Trelina, his wife. As Toblin looks and sees you all enter, well, didn't expect any more customers tonight. Fortunately, the kitchen's closed, but you all to pick up that table over there. You're free to grab a seat. I can see what I can scrounge up.
The kitchen may be closed, but as long as that furnace works, I think some goblins will be bringing us some dragon here soon.
Yeah, Toblin, I hope you don't mind.
Ooh,
But
dragon sushi. Never mind.
I think we need to have a
sushi
conversation
The,
and
the place is already. Not
Dragon
quite up to
sounds like a
par,
fine
so
dish.
Cooking a dragon here shouldn't be too much of a problem.
yeah, I can help you in the kitchen as well.
Pip, how are you doing? With the owl. Oh, is that the... What is the owl?
Tybalt, I was so scared before you came.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, there's Luca.
Was that a new Luca?
Same Luca.
But does Nevyn have an owl too?
He does.
Hang on, now I gotta go get my imp. Hold on. I'm gonna go to like a bedroom.
I
Go
will-
cast Find Familiar.
This is why I'm not taking Find Familiar at any point.
I will,
This is-
I will
you
move
guys
up to
got
the bar, and I will
it's
get
like a
Toblin's
fucking
attention,
menagerie in here.
and I'll be like, "Good sirs, like in the battle before when we were defending your place from the ogres, to keep them safe, I picked up 3 bottles of wine, and I returned 3 bottles of wine to him."
Well, I appreciate your honesty, but we don't have much more booze than that, so you might as well hold on to it. I'll have to wait for the next shipment from Waterdeep.
Well,
I
I'll tell you
don't
what.
plan on... For you all, I'll open. I don't plan on opening for the town. I don't think there'll be many visitors for quite some time.
Well, then have
Oh.
one for you and your family.
I don't know. I have quite a bit of work to do. I guess one drink can't hurt.
I don't.
How
believe
fares
it
the
can.
rest of the town?
I will acquiesce to the rest of my party since they know more about the town than I do.
At the moment, it seems like there's a few buildings that are totally lost. We managed to save the Shrine of Luck, the inn, obviously, and the town hall seems okay. Darren Eatermath seems like he'll make it. Sildar's okay, but we've definitely lost more than I care to count.
Barthen. Did you see him?
I think it was that the Barthen's provisions was totally in flames. We couldn't get in or out. I have not seen him.
Hey, honey. Oh boy.
Who's honey in this predicament?
Yeah, am I honey?
My honey? Dave honey?
When
Yes,
I
you
prefer
are
if you didn't
both, honey.
speak. I prefer if you didn't speak to my wife like that, unless you're talking to my son. And I'm not sure. He's a bit young for you.
No, not him. No.
Are there any glasses that were not broken, shattered behind
no.
the bar?
Oh no.
It's alright.
Right,
I
well-
still have half a bottle from that one time when I wouldn't stop drinking in that bar on like the 3rd episode.
It's fine. I have we have our mugs from our ration kits and stuff, so we can
And
make it
I-
work. Red Solo
I
Cup
open-
it is.
I open a bottle of wine.
Red Solo Cup.
Yeah, that's what we got,
No.
you know?
Asmodeus likes a good time. Oh dear, Asmodei, bless us with this victory
Oh my
with
god.
alcohol.
Ill.
To both.
I don't think it worked.
You may have misjudged the mood.
Oh,
More than
we're
one
not getting alcohol?
Well, I've opened a bottle of wine.
Alright, good enough for